Earlier this month, I did a challenge that pushed me more than I thought it would. See, there's this challenge where you attempt to walk 100,000 steps in under 24 hours. This requires a pace of at least 4,166 steps every hour, or 69 steps every single minute for 24 hours. Whilst this challenge is hard, it's been done before. However, there's one more thing I haven't told you yet, and that's I'd be walking it on the hottest day of the year.
Europe's being gripped by a heat wave.
Say 2 people have died of extreme heat spread further north.
Now 30 to 40 degrees might not sound that high, but with humidity around 70%, it can make it feel like it's over 50 degrees. This challenge destroyed me more than I thought. The sun was unbearable, my feet hurt like hell, and halfway through, I thought it was never going to end. But little did I know at that time that the heat was actually going to be the least of my worries. Watch to see if I manage to walk 100,000 steps in this deadly weather. Good morning. It's around 3:30 AM, I think just before. And honestly, I feel awful. It's off to a bad start, guys. I haven't slept at all. I feel like I've fallen asleep for like no more than 1 hour tonight. It's just too hot. Either way, I'm just gonna get ready and head out pretty early. I'm a little bit tired still. This is why I need aircon. House is not designed for aircon. Alright, so I packed up yesterday. I got some rice cakes, some drinks, just snacks and energy bars. Okay, seem a bit tired. Let me rewind and show you how I prepped. And here's the list of foods I packed. Pretty much everything I need to not be dehydrated and have the energy for this whole trip. So hot. I don't know why I chose tomorrow. I'm like, it's the hottest day so far. Let's go on 100k steps. Alright guys, just preparing in advance. Some electrolytes. Hopefully they help. Very important because I'm going to be sweating all day. It's just the truth. The sun is going to be 35, 36 degrees. It's alright. It's not yet diffused. Damn, I need to fix my hair. It's getting pretty late here and I need to head to bed. Tomorrow is going to be one hell of a day. I am prepared. I am not worried at all. And if you're seeing this video, well, hopefully I survived. Alright guys, I am... Oh my god, the floor. Alright guys, I am starting to get a little bit worried, but we'll be good. Time to go to sleep. Obviously, I also got some water, 5 bottles. So, do I look good? Right. Sunscreen. My sister stole my sunscreen. I have to buy some on the way. I was prepared and everything, and she just stole it. But yeah, I'm pretty prepared. This is pretty heavy actually. I also made this shake yesterday. This is just to get extra protein in. And if you're wondering how I'm going to be tracking the calories, I've got my watch on. Hopefully it holds up. The battery should be good in this. If it's not, I still have my phone with me, which will count the steps. Maybe not as accurately as the watch, but it'll be good enough. This is a good shake, guys. So peaceful at this time and so quiet. It's a bit weird. Early start. How many steps do I have? Damn! I'm already on 300 steps. That means I need that's not that much. 300 times more than that. That doesn't sound a lot actually at all. Bro, easy challenge. Now what does this journey look like? Well, 100,000 steps is 80 kilometers or roughly 50 miles. And so if I start from the center of a small town called Kempen, near where I live, and walk all the way through the city of Krefeld before traveling further up towards another city called Dusseldorf and ending up in its center, I'll have walked halfway. And so only after returning all the way back to Kempen and back home will I hopefully have completed 100,000 steps in total. I don't know why I feel like I'm about to get jumped. I guess it's that kind of vibe during the night time. I can't see anything. But that was pretty cool. Got a long way to go. Alright guys, I'm in Kempen Center. From here I'm gonna head to Dusseldorf, but I'm gonna take a little break, have something to eat, and then we'll carry on the journey. Oh no! Forgot my Powerade. That's not good. Currently 4:30. I have completed 5,000 steps, almost exactly. I don't know, can you see? Completed almost exactly 5,000 steps. 95,000 to go, 5% of the way there. At the start it went really easily. The steps, you know, were going by quickly, but then you realize it's in the thousands, not in the hundreds. I've got a long way to go, guys. So far, no troubles. I'm feeling good. It's getting hot, by the way. I'm already sweating and the sun isn't even out yet. So I want to get as far as possible before it gets hot. So far, the pace is a little bit slow, but that's just because I'm recording the camera. A great source of potassium, bananas. Alright, let's get on the move. Don't have much time. Alright guys, just turned on the navigation. It says it's going to take me 7 hours to get from here to Dusseldorf. We will see how long it takes to see that beautiful city. But if it does, that's 14 hours to go there and back. That's not too bad. The sun will get pretty bad halfway through. Obviously I'm going to take a few breaks. We will see how it goes. The town is waking up. More and more cars around. Nearly 5 o'clock. Damn, I need to pick up my speed if I'm to complete this challenge quickly. 24 hours is like the end goal. Under that, I should complete it in 17, 18. We'll see. As fast as possible, but also, you know, just chilling. We're not racing anyone. Not in this heat, we aren't anyway. 5,600 steps. I only did 600. Bro, what is wrong with me?
Given the distance I needed to cover and the time, I picked up the speed, hoping to stay ahead of the sun. However, things were already not going to plan.
It's been like 8k steps, nearly. My feet are already starting to hurt. I feel like I chose the wrong shoes for this challenge. They're pretty new. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully, I'm not gonna regret this because, yeah, good walking shoes would have been a priority for a 100k step challenge. So yeah, let's hope they're not too bad. I don't know if you can see it, but it's officially sunrise. The sun is out. Can't see it now, but I just saw a glimpse of the sun on the other side of those trees. And yeah, time is coming. The end is near.
A bit dramatic, but temperatures were starting to pick up as I reached my first milestone.
Officially 10k steps. 10% of the way there, and yeah, it's gonna start getting super warm soon.
With that said and Kempen behind me, I was on to my next destination, Krefeld. And in all honesty, I did think it was going to be closer than it actually was. It took me forever to get there. For a second I thought I was walking the wrong way. Either way, the scenery was nice, and whilst the sun was threatening from beyond the horizon, the walk was very refreshing. By the way, this bag of rice cake crisps was awful. 1 out of 10 from me. Anyway, temperature was rising and I was getting my steps in, until finally...
Guys, welcome to Krefeld! It's the city of what the Germans would call the Penne. That's kind of rude.
In Krefeld, with 12 kilometers behind me. At this point of the journey, things were going great.
It's now past 7, so most of the stores will start opening, which is a good sign because I really need to buy myself some energy drinks just to get the pace up, and also sunscreen, #1 priority, because yeah, I'm gonna get burnt otherwise. At 7 AM, it's not too bad. At 12, oh my god. So yeah, #1 priority, sunscreen.
Now before I managed to find a shop, I reached my second milestone.
Just hit 20k steps. Feeling good, feet are sore. I'm gonna grab something to eat soon from my bag.
Found a bench, had some rice cakes and this protein bar. This protein bar actually tasted, okay, not good, but had tons of protein in it, so let us see. Oh, and this truck is pretty cool. Wait, what's that behind? Subscribe and like, guys! Only if you want to, of course. Now back on my feet and heading out of Krefeld on towards Dusseldorf. Next part of the journey was going to be interesting.
Damn, I feel awful after 20k, but yeah, the city's really waking up. It's pretty crazy how busy things are getting.
Oh yeah, and by the way guys, I still couldn't find a store that was open, like everything was just closed. Ate one more banana for potassium and got myself a monster from the local petrol station, after which I was refueled and zoomed off.
So I'm listening to Google Maps and it's led me down a road where there's no pathway. Google Maps, what are you doing? Trying to kill me? Like, watch this. It's fine. I hope it's not illegal to walk by the side of the road in Germany. It's not a busy road and I'm trying to stay on the grass as much as I can. Still, Google Maps, before you're taking me on a path to Dusseldorf. I'm just walking on grass and it's starting to get really hot, by the way. As you can see, my face is beginning to melt away slowly. I need to go to the toilet. There's no toilet around. Hopefully there's a path soon I can walk on and the toilet. No sunscreen, which is just great. Heading towards 30,000 steps, 30k steps. All good. Feet are beginning to really hurt. I can feel I already have blisters. So yeah, by the end of this, I do not even want to look at my feet by the end of this if I make it. Yeah, it's getting really hot.
With the sun in the sky and no shade around, I really did start feeling the heat. And my stool. But that's another issue. Steps clocking in, I think I developed a limp at this point, and, well, the heat was getting to me. Thankfully, someone was watching over me. Oh my god, so hot. Wait, what's that? A monster? What? Let's have some of that. Let's go, baby.
Temperature's absolutely brutal, guys. I am sweating like a pig. And yeah, I feel like I might have to take my shirt off. No sunscreen. But I should get to Dusseldorf by 12. And if I get sunscreen then, it shouldn't be so bad if I do get slightly burned. Let's do that. Also, if you're interested, we just hit 30k steps, which is ridiculous.
Okay, chit chat over, it's time to head on. And while sitting at that bus station, I was considering quitting. Like, legit, I didn't know if I was going to continue, but I mean, 30k steps already done. Might as well finish the rest of the 70k I've got left. That's so much, guys.
You know what I can say is like the most surprising thing? The amount of dead bees I'm seeing. There's literally dead bees everywhere. This proves how hot the temperature is. I'm really starting to feel it. It's gonna peak soon, probably, so let's get into the shade quickly. Because it is just boiling. It's so nice just walking in nature. It really is lovely. Only issue I have, right, is that for the past 4 hours or 3 hours of this journey, I've been trying to find a toilet. And there's nowhere to be found. You can say, oh, look, you're surrounded by a natural toiletries. No, I'm not. I need toilet paper. I need a toilet you can flush. Oh my god, that's a hornet. A dead hornet. That is huge. Oh my god, it's still alive. Let's run. They'll think I did it, but I did not do it. It's the heat stroke. Yeah, insects are suffering. It's so hot. Yeah, like I said, I would be enjoying this so much if I just didn't need the toilet. And yeah, I'll be in the center of Dusseldorf in 2.5 hours. And hopefully on the way there, I'll find like a McDonald's or KFC. I've been struggling so much just to find a toilet. So yeah, that's the only issue. I'm going to charge my phone and I'll get back to you guys later. Guys, do you see what I see? Look at that!
That's Dusseldorf. That's where we're headed. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Let's go. It's gonna blister up later, but it's not too bad. I should have chosen thicker socks of better quality. These are just falling apart. So hot. I wonder what the temperature is right now. Ah, it's hot. Still got 12k left steps to get to Dusseldorf. The sun's getting to me and I don't have any water left, so the motivation is there to get to Dusseldorf and get some water.
Fairness zone? What the hell is that? Guess we gotta be fair now. Ooh, maybe I can get a drink? Nope. No mind. Oh, people having a nice, lovely time. Great. Yo, these houses are pretty cool. Probably will never afford to live in one. Now, as I got closer to Dusseldorf, the temperature got hotter, and as a result, my pace unfortunately decreased. But thankfully, after 8 hours, I finally reached Dusseldorf. Honestly, at this point of the journey, I was absolutely destroyed, and I didn't know if to quit or to carry on. The heat just was immense. It was peaking at around 37 degrees. But first, after holding it in for 20 kilometers, this was a great poop. And talk about great things, this drink, the water and coke I got, oh my god, I was in heaven. Absolutely dehydrated from the last 5 or so kilometers I had to travel without anything to drink. Now I was prepared, but I did underestimate my thirst and how boiling the sun would be. I did grab something to eat afterwards and go for a little walk, as I was just under 50k steps, and as you can see, the pace is not looking good, guys. That's mainly because I just sat in the restaurant, just doing nothing for probably an hour or so. I had probably one of the worst brain fogs I've ever had. I didn't want to continue it, but I grabbed myself sunscreen anyway, and I bought some stuff to drink, just in case I was gonna head back.
Alright guys, I'm heading back now, and I'll be honest, I wanted to do a lot more in Dusseldorf and show a lot more, but I just couldn't. I am absolutely finished.
I was so dry, I felt so bad. For 20 kilometers I couldn't find a toilet. Then I had a burger, started getting cramps, my stomach hurt again, had to go to the toilet multiple times. All went bad, I went shopping, then I found out in my bag there's a total mess, because electrolyte tablets fell out, I got mixed with water or something. You know, I was so depressed, I was gonna give up physically. My legs hurt, my knees hurt, I've got blisters. I didn't have anything for my skin, so any sunscreen. I do now, thankfully. It was just absolutely awful.
So yeah, I'm gonna try my best. That's what I've decided. I'll see how far I get, how long the water will last. I hope it lasts. And I hope the clouds do me a favour. But I hope it's not thunder clouds. That would be a weird turn of events for today.
You might be wondering, given my decreasing pace, whether I'd make it on time. And even though I was getting slower, I was still likely going to hit 100k under 24 hours easily. Now, on my way back to Kempen and back home, the clouds did provide me some comfort, but I had a long way to go, and knowing what I had to do was just, bro, just so far. Getting to Dusseldorf really took a lot out of me, and the distance I had left was still huge, but there was just something pushing me on, even though I wanted to give up. Oh, nice bench. I should sit down. Another nice bench. Maybe I should sit down. No.
I've got 45k steps left. It's getting really windy. I don't know if I risk it or not. If I get caught in the thunder without any cover, it might be dangerous. Sounds cool. Damn, these clouds are really trying to scare me. I've seen a few lightning bolts out in the distance. I'm trying to stay pretty low. Is there a new place? Damn. So it's pretty high up. Logically, I'm a very small target, unlikely to hit. I'm holding an electrical device, and I think my luck sucks. Should be fine, guys. That was so loud and someone behind me. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I need to get out of here. Sake. Sorry about swearing.
If I get struck by lightning. This is such a stupid way to go.
Yo guys, so it's just raining now, the thunder's gone, so it's not too bad. The thunder scared me, but the rain, well, as they say in Poland, I'm not made from sugar, so I should be good. I feel like I can complete this. The closer I'm getting, the better I feel. I did feel like quitting though at one point, well, actually all the time. But for 8k, that's doable, and it's closer than I thought. I'm nearly 62k, which is like super close. Didn't know it was that close.
Pain. Alright, let's go. It stopped raining. Now, you might have realised this path looks slightly different to the one I came on, and that's because the lightning scared me and I took a left into Mayor Bush, which is a slightly different path, but roughly the same distance. In fact, this path might be slightly better because I actually stuck to the path instead of walked on the road. Thank you, Google.
Watch died, unfortunately. I'm gonna keep my phone in my pocket. It'll be pretty much identical, usually is, and hopefully it gets the count right. I was at 67k. I didn't manage to get to 69, but that's fine. Either way, I feel awful. My legs feel like they're gonna fall off. It sounds so close, but it's still so far. 30k steps. The wind's picked up. There's a ton of huge trees around me, and I saw a lightning bolt right in front of me. Not again. Guys, I just want to get home. What the hell? The wind is so strong, and look at these. Oh no, it's starting to rain again. I might have to get the bus home in a second, and then finish at home because this is just ridiculous.
The weather was being extremely unpredictable. What started off as the hottest day of the year had become something completely different, and I wasn't sure how much I could take. For now, it was just one step in front of the other, one at a time.
So yeah, the lightning's way too severe, it's raining way too heavy. I decided to get the bus. I'm sitting down now, but I'm gonna get up in a second and do a ton of steps. And because I'm not gonna have my bag on me, it might actually make it easier. Also, I'm gonna do like tiny little steps. Any step counts, there is no law or rule, but I'll make sure they're not too small. Either way, it's really loud here, so I'll just get back to the steps. Oh yeah, because the watch isn't working, I'm on 71,000. I swear those last steps came in really slowly. I don't know why.
Apparently in Germany you can't pay by card on buses. Well, I guess that's a sign for me to just carry on walking. I mean, it was good that the thunder went away and stopped raining as heavily, but still, it wasn't ideal. It wasn't ideal. With 7 kilometers left to Krefeld, I hurried along, making sure I avoided as many showers as possible, although it was impossible to do that. And whilst the wind was strong, it didn't seem to bother me for some reason.
Protein! Yes, protein.
Alright guys, I've still got like 22,000 steps left. I'm gonna get down to around 18,000 I believe when I get to the Hauptbahnhof, the German train station. And from there I might get a bus or a train to Kempen Bahnhof, and from there I might walk home, depending on the weather. So yeah, that's the plan. I am dead. My feet, I don't know how they are working, it's just, I hope they don't look as bad as they feel. That would be pretty bad. I'm so exhausted. If I slept well, maybe this challenge would have already been over, even given the weather circumstance. And probably not. The weather really messed up. Like, okay, it was a heat wave, sure, that was a challenge, but the thunder scared me. Like, I was really scared walking the last 20k steps, 15k steps. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get a bus, but circumstance.
gonna be rough. Jeez, people are angry.
After a little break, I finally set off, and given I walked 10 kilometers in the rain, I was a little bit cold at this point.
Cold. A little bit cold. I need to warm up and move around a bit more. So I'm freezing.
Ironic, given this was the hottest day of the year, literally.
Sorry about the audio, change of plans. We're going all the way. Stop raining, and I need the steps. I'm gonna do it.
The weather was sending mixed signals like your ex after you'd just broken up. I had no idea whether it was going to rain or not, but giving up wasn't an option. So I decided to walk all the way from the centre of Krefeld, which I was in now, back home. Well, hopefully. A walk at this time would have been nice if not for the pain in my feet and the absolute exhaustion. Actually, thinking about lying down really motivated me to get this done with. Alright guys, it's pretty late and it's starting to rain, so I decided to get a taxi. I'll finish the challenge at home, just walk around in circles for an hour and watch a movie or something. Maybe my feet won't hurt as much. It'll be, it'll be better because I really want to complete this challenge and I don't want to freeze to death, and there's a high chance it's raining right now. You can't really see it, but it's starting to rain. And there's a chance it will rain for 3 hours, so got myself an Uber. I'm gonna Uber home and finish the challenge there. I went through hell, so I'm not like, skipping on anything. Alright, I'm waiting for my Uber. See you guys. Alright guys, I am finally home. I got the Uber, and if you check, I am on over 88,000 steps, which means I have roughly 12,000 to do. It's gonna be tough. It's currently like 11 PM, so I've got plenty of time to do it before like 3 AM or whatever. I'm gonna try and change the socks just to see if it helps walking. I've got like blisters everywhere. Some of them popped. I think I'm gonna quickly pop the rest of them. Alright, so I've sorted my legs out a little bit. Not the best, they hurt a lot, but maybe if I walk it out it'll be better. 12,000 steps, let's get it done. The last steps of this challenge felt as good as they felt bad. I hadn't achieved my goal of under 18 hours, and at this pace I wasn't even sure if I was going to finish. I was tired, in pain and broken. But I was only 10k steps away from finishing a challenge I thought of quitting multiple times. I really did push myself harder than I had before, walking 50 steps in the unbearable heat before walking 50k steps back in a rain of thunder. I don't know why I kept going, to be honest, but just like I didn't give up then, I wasn't going to give up now, especially this close. I was not losing another challenge. Moment of truth. Did I manage to complete this challenge? Yes! 100,000 steps on the hottest day of the year so far. I managed to complete the challenge. Now I did have some nice warm words to say at the end, but I must have misclicked due to the fatigue, and I ended up recording myself in slow motion with no audio, so you can't really hear or see what I'm saying. My feet and mental health might have suffered a little bit, but I managed to complete this monster challenge. Oh, and here's some crazy results and stats from this challenge. After traveling to Dusseldorf and back, almost, I managed to walk 100,000 steps, or just over 77 kilometers, of which I carried poop for around 20 kilometers. Interesting stat. It took me over 22 hours and 20 minutes to finish the challenge, and I ended up burning over 8,000 calories due to the extreme heat and the distance. I drank over 9 liters of water, and I lost my will to live. I did weigh myself before and after, but the difference was only a kilogram. I'd say the biggest difference was in my skin color. Turns out sunscreen's actually really important. Thank you guys for sticking to the end. It was one hell of a journey. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're wondering how to lose weight, I made a video of how I lost weight in just 30 days following some habits that are sustainable and help you achieve your goals if you just stay consistent. Thank you guys and see ya. What should I call you guys? Drop a comment. Let me know what I should call you.